Darren, welcome.
Good to be here.
Sitting here with the CEO of Christian Financial Resources, Darren Key. Flew up here from Florida for us. So kind of the deal is you are our church's lender because your organization gives better rates and just helps us in numerous ways that a bank can't. And so we invite you in once, twice a year, and you kind of say, hey, here, Mosaic is some ways that our organization can help you personally. So let's talk about it. Give everybody, and some maybe have heard you before, some haven't. Give everybody just a quick overview of who is CFR, what does CFR do?
Sure. Well, so I live in Central Florida, and Central Florida is where vision becomes reality. So in 1969, the vision of humans walking on the moon became reality when a rocket took off at Cape Canaveral. And then in 1971, the vision of the happiest place on earth became reality.
Some would argue.
Yeah, I know, that's true. When thousands of acres of swampland got transformed by Walt Disney. But in 1980, the vision of funding ministry and changing lives with people's savings became reality when a group of Christian leaders met in Orlando and they said, let's start a ministry that can provide loans to growing churches like Mosaic so they can reach more people. And so 40 years later, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, July 3rd of 1980, so 40 years after that point, it's crazy to think we've got over 250,000 people that attend churches that we have funded. And there have been tens of thousands of baptisms in those churches where lives are changed for all of eternity.
That's cool, man. 250,000. Because I invest my emergency fund at CFR, so I'm part of the 250,000
You
right
are.
there. So tell us just real basic, what does CFR do for the basic family?
Yeah. So first of all, I got to say thanks to Mosaic. So when we first started partnering together, of course, nobody knew who we were.
Yeah.
We gave you guys a loan, but people didn't have their savings with us. And now we've got dozens of families that park their savings with us. So
Awesome.
Thank you for that. If you're one of those families, I really appreciate that. But if you're not one of those, there's 3 ways that you can partner with our ministry. So the first way is for everyone. We teach it as wise stewardship for every family, for every business to have a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So they can open up a ready access savings account at CFR. They can link it to whoever their local bank checking account is. They can use our app, our website, move money back and forth as much as they want. They get a great rate of return, and they get to know they're helping to fund churches like Mosaic. Or if they want a higher rate, they can invest in one of our certificates.
Yeah.
So that's
Just
the first
no
way.
lose for
So
emergency fund.
Everyone should be doing that.
Yeah.
Secondly, is just for some people. There's some people that they've left a job at some point, and they've still got this old retirement account, just kind of sitting at a secular institution, not doing a lot. And if they've got over $10,000 in that, they can actually open up an IRA certificate at CFR. They get a fixed rate of return, and they're still getting to know their funding ministry and changing lives while they're funding their retirement. Then the last way is a new way, and it's for a select group of people. It's for families that give over $10,000 a year. And basically, they can open up their CFR giving fund, which is like a charity checking account.
Okay.
And there's some huge tax advantages for them to do that. Plus, they have the simplicity of they do all their giving to Mosaic and every other charity they support through one account, which makes it really nice come tax time to get that one receipt that they can use. So those are kind of the 3 ways that anybody can get involved with us.
Okay, so emergency fund is a no-brainer. We talk at Mosaic all the time, and we use Financial Peace University. It's about getting debt-free, having that emergency fund. That's a no-brainer for everybody. The giving account would be for people who give over $10,000 a year, but it makes it simplified. It makes it more friendly tax-wise. What do people, we've got our slide up here, but just emphasize that. What do people need to do if they say, hey, I just want more info?
Sure.
Got questions?
Yep. So they can go text CFR to the number on the screen, and what's going to happen is one of our team members are going to reach out to them, or if they want to, they can go to cfrministry.org. They can see everything on the website, and they can give us a call and talk to us if they want to, or drop us an email.
Awesome. Anything else you want to tell us about what's going on with CFR as relates to people in Mosaic?
Well, I will tell you, this is a pretty cool story. So, going through this pandemic right now, would never have believed how well churches have done. We've got about 300 loans, and we don't even have one church that's even a day late because churches like Mosaic handle their money so well. They live within their means, and we just are so proud of our partner churches.
Well, we love CFR because we wouldn't have this building without CFR. And you have actually... I don't know if you remember, we had a conversation years ago where we wanted to loan money from you, and you said, "No, I would loan you that money, but you shouldn't take it."
That's right.
you should wait and grow more and then get a building that'll last you for, years, if not decades to come. And that's why we're here. So thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
So Mosaic, real quick, before we sign off on this interview, Darren and I also just did more of a longer interview where we talked about some basic personal money management, and we're going to throw that on YouTube this week. That'll be up later, and you will not want to miss that. Darren, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Carl.